lost in the noise, seeking the light. Echoes of ages, shining so bright. Welcome to ancient wisdom, stories anew. Wisdom for me and wisdom for you.
When kindness emptied the kitchen, how selfless giving brought a hidden reward. In a humble village nestled in the Judean hills, there lived a man named Amitai. His home was small, his possessions few, and he toiled from the first light of dawn till dusk to provide for his family. Though Amitai's life was modest, his heart was as vast as the sky. He was known throughout the village for his unwavering honesty and a kindness that extended to every living creature. If a stray dog, gaunt with hunger, crossed his path while he worked in his small barley field, Amitai would share his own meager portion of bread without a second thought. If a weary traveler passed by, he would offer them water and whatever food he had, even if it meant his own stomach would rumble later. His wife, Sarah, a good woman but with a more practical turn of mind, often sighed as she surveyed their nearly empty pantry. "Amitai, my husband," she would say, her voice a mixture of love and exasperation, "your boundless generosity is a fine thing, but because of it, our own cooking pot is often more acquainted with air than with stew. You must think of our own needs as well." But Amitai would simply smile his gentle, unwavering smile and reply, "Sarah, dear wife, an empty stomach can be a bitter companion to any soul. If the Holy One, blessed be He, grants us the means to ease another's hunger, even a little, why should we withhold it? Does not our tradition teach us that God sees all and provides for those who trust in His ways?" One sweltering afternoon, while Amitai was resting briefly from his labors, a frail voice called out from their doorway. It was weak, like the last whisper of a desert wind, hinting at great weariness and hunger. Sarah, hearing it, peeked through a crack in the door shutter. "Oh dear," she muttered to herself, "another one seeking alms. It seems the kitchen will be truly bare by nightfall." Amitai, however, paid no mind to her worried murmurs and rose at once to open the door. There stood an old man, an elder of venerable appearance, though his clothes were dusty and travel-stained, his face etched with fatigue and glistening with sweat. He looked as if he had journeyed far. Amitai's heart went out to him immediately. "Welcome, honored elder," he exclaimed, his voice full of warmth. "Please, come in and rest your feet. The sun is fierce today." He led the old man to a shaded spot in their small courtyard. "I will bring you cool water." He hurried inside, fetched a jug of their best water, and offered it to the elder, who drank it slowly, letting out a long sigh of relief as a measure of peace settled upon his tired features. "Young man," the elder said, his voice a little stronger now, "I have not eaten for 2 full days. If you could offer even a morsel of food, my gratitude would be boundless." Amitai's face lit up with the desire to help. He rushed to the kitchen area, but when he looked, his heart sank a little. There remained only 2 small, flat loaves of barley bread, set aside for his own midday meal. Still, without a moment's hesitation, he took the bread and turned to go back to the elder. Sarah intercepted him at the doorway, her eyes flashing with a familiar mix of anxiety and frustration. "Amitai, "What are you doing?" she whispered fiercely. "That is your own bread. If you give it away, what will you eat this day? That wanderer can surely ask at another house, one perhaps with more to spare. But where shall we go if our own stores are empty?" Amitai listened to her words patiently, his expression calm. Then he said softly, so only she could hear, "Sarah, a truly hungry soul cannot wait. This honored elder has not eaten in 2 days. If we, who have at least this bread, do not offer it, what might become of him? As for us, God will surely make arrangements. Have faith." Sarah's frustrated sigh was loud enough that the elder, sitting quietly, likely heard every word. Yet he remained seated, his gaze serene, waiting patiently. Amitai, ignoring his wife's displeasure for the moment, walked to the elder and placed the 2 small loaves respectfully before him. "Honored father," he said, using a term of deep respect for an elder, not as a direct address of "my father," "please accept this offering. It is the best fare our humble home can provide today." The elder said nothing, but his eyes conveyed a deep understanding. He was so hungry that he ate the bread with quiet, focused gratitude. When he had finished every crumb, he drank a little more water and sat in peaceful contemplation for a time. After some while, when the elder stood up to depart, he beckoned Amitai to him. From a worn leather satchel at his side, he carefully drew out a shining golden bowl, exquisitely crafted. He held it out to Amitai. Amitai stepped back, astonished. "Respected elder, I cannot possibly accept such a gift. This is clearly of great value and belongs to you." The elder smiled, a deep and knowing smile. "Good man," he said, his voice now clear and resonant, "keep it. It was given to me some weeks ago by a noble chieftain in a distant land, a gift for some small counsel I offered. But I am a simple wanderer. I have little use for golden bowls. I have been seeking someone whose heart was worthy of its beauty, and today I believe I have found such a person in you." He continued, his gaze profound. "This bowl is but an earthly reflection of the inner gold of your own deeds. Always remember, acts of loving kindness and righteous charity, done without thought of return, these are the true treasures. You helped a stranger in need, offering all you had, expecting nothing. The Holy One, blessed be He, surely takes note of such selfless acts and often sends blessings in unexpected ways when the time is right. Your kindness and your unwavering faith will bring peace and true abundance not only to you but also to your household. Keep this bowl, use it wisely, but never let its gleam outshine the goodness in your heart. It is but a symbol, a reminder that pure generosity is precious in the eyes of heaven." Saying this, the elder Elkanah was his name, though Amitai learned it only later, gave a final nod and walked away, his posture straighter, his step lighter than when he had arrived. Amitai stood there, holding the beautiful golden bowl, watching the sage depart, tears of awe and gratitude welling in his eyes. He made a silent promise to himself that day. No matter his own circumstances, he would always strive to help others, trusting in the quiet blessings that flow from a generous heart. For he understood that true wealth is not measured by what one keeps, but by what one gives away with love.